What is up, everybody? So, as the title says, this is going to be an update slash introduction for new people slash new series announcement. My name is Wes, and this is Top Chauffeurs. If you guys aren't familiar or you're new, I've been doing YouTube now for, I don't know, quite a while. It started with a podcast, and it's slowly migrated into more of solo content with me in hopes that the podcast will be back soon. Now, I've had a bunch of people asking me where the podcast is, what's going on with it. Are we getting new episodes? Yes, we are. I will give you the short rundown. I have made career changes. The career outside of this, career changes have taken up way more of my time. It is all positive. It's a great opportunity. It's been awesome for me. There's a lot of moving parts with it, but I do end up being much less available, which is hard doing a podcast because you got to work with everyone's schedule. I've had to move to a lot of different locations at this job, and I'm finally getting set in a place that I'm hoping I will get a fully set schedule in the next couple weeks. And with that, I'll be able to open the availability for the podcast again. Now, what will the podcast be? I think it will be more tailored to having new guests on, having a bunch of people from where I live, like other people who are in the podcast world, and other people who are trying to make content or music or art, any of those type of things. Like, I want to have people on who want to talk and tell me about their passions and their hobbies and their careers and all that stuff. I don't know how much is going to be like the old stuff. For a lot of you who go back and watch it, obviously I had a co-host, Forrest. I don't know if he'll ever be back as a co-host. He might come and guest once in a while, but we'll just have to see. But for the meantime, I'm still pumping out a lot of solo content. And I want to talk about that and kind of where the direction's going. The Factor Cat Paranormal Files has been an amazing series. It's been getting good views, and people have been enjoying it. That's not going to see a stop anytime soon. The tier lists, if I can continue to try and find tier lists that seem fun, silly, or actually decent, I'll keep doing them. Someone asked if I'll ever bring back the Try Not to Laugh. Yeah, it's on the back burner. It's not a dead series, but it's I just was running out of content that I wanted to do, and it's a tough one because usually it gets copywritten struck, and that's always frustrating. And then we have Creature Feature, which will be getting a lot more episodes going forward, which is I dive into cryptids, weird monsters, and unexplained beings that have been throughout history or up until this day. The Rage Quit series is kind of on a temp leave. Jump King really pissed me off and fucking burnt me out. But I will get back to Jump King and I'll beat it. I'm going to continue doing a couple gaming videos every week, whether that be the Rage Quit or if it's going to be something else. I did just start the Resident Evil playthrough. I think my plan is I want to have like an ongoing series that I can post every week, and then do one or two like spin-offs or hardcore Minecraft, Rage Quit, and then like a gaming spotlight. Like, hey, this is this game, we're going to play a little bit of it. And I kind of want to keep it in the horror genre / rage genre because it's more fun for me, but I'll always venture into other stuff as well, like we've done in the past. I'm looking at my list right now, like we did a game called Lake, which was cool. What Remains of Edith Finch, like there's a bunch of different games. I will not be going back to Elden Ring as a recorded series. I just want to play that one by myself. I don't know. I don't really want to record it. So if you guys really want me to, I will, but that one got pretty much 0 views when I posted it, and I want to sit down and play like chunks of it and then having to go back and edit like 3 hours of the footage where there's nothing happening. It's really just not gonna make for good content. I'm not good enough at the game either for it to be like enjoyable that way either. So that's kind of where we're at with gaming. My perfect situation is on a single week. I want to do factor cap, tier list, the creature feature, and those will be 3 like me talking, not playing a game. And then I want to do 3 gaming ones, which would be like a long form series like the Resident Evil, a highlight one like case like I have one coming up for case animatronics or like Zardy's Maze, like these little one-off games, and then like a series like the Hardcore Minecraft or the Rage Quit. And then I want to introduce and announce a new series today. I don't have a name for it yet, but I think it's going to be super entertaining. I'm kind of picking and choosing from some of my favorite YouTubers that I follow more religiously. You know, Some Ordinary Gamer, Nexpo, Tuv, I think his name is TUV. I really like the type of videos that they make. Now, I'm nowhere near as talented at editing as like Nexpo is, right? But I love exploring that kind of content, like the weird, unusual aspects of the internet or history. So I want to start getting into that myself in my own way. So with this series, I want to jump into true crime, conspiracy, unusual events, weird internet mysteries, missing persons. God, the list goes on, just like this laundry list of things. So I always have some sort of content to make that is going to be entertaining and unusual, something that you're not always going to see on like a mainstream channel. Because I know, like, making gaming content, how many people make gaming content on YouTube nowadays? Millions and millions every single minute. And I do it because I still have a passion for gaming. As much as I've talked about not, like, I do. And I don't think that that's going to go away. And I just want to play games and have fun with it and challenge myself that way. But they're just going to be easy videos where I'm going to spend more time as like the creature features, this new series, the factor cap, you know, those ones I want to put my effort into. And I'll be honest, like the tier list ones are just, they're fun for me, but they're really easy. You know, and the factor cap ones, my brain has to be going to be able to make a good one. But something like the new series or a creature feature episode, it's editing, it's research, it's like hours of research, and I want to start creating that higher level content. Because I've noticed, like, when I do like a creature feature episode, I'll get 70 or 80, 90, 100 more views than my less edited, less researched ones, which makes sense, right? I mean, it's a dumb thing to point out, but that's just how it works. But yeah, that's kind of where my head's at. I just wanted to reintroduce myself. My name is Wes. I hope you guys like the Jay-Z little thing right there. Kind of where the channel's going, what to expect going forward. I'm always up for suggestion if anyone wants to see something. Like my factor cap is a fully open. I will break down any paranormal thing that anyone might have. The tier list one too, if there's something you want me to list, I do a tier list of 100%. And then obviously we're going to get into some new series, which I'm going to try and come up with a good name. I'm just not quite sure where my head's at with it. And part of the true crime thing is, like, I do have a true crime podcast that has been on hold as well that I hope will be coming back soon. So I want to create my own content around that as well as do that podcast. So it's just, it makes it so when I'm not at my career, I'm home and still engaging my brain instead of sitting here vegging out on some fucking Minecraft, right? Like, I'm still gonna do that and I still have fun, but I waste less time when I know that I got to get some of these things done. So that's where we're at. And you might also see some random things pop up here and there. Like, I've always wanted to get into vlogging. I just don't know I've never done it before. It's going to get me out of my comfort zone. You know, the YouTube boxing is really popular. I'm kind of wanting to throw my hand in there a little bit more and do some local stuff again. There's a lot of fun things in the works, but it just all relies on me being on top of it. So, anyways, I'm going to keep this one short and sweet. Usually my videos, I ramble for hours and hours, and then no one watches till the end. So hopefully a nice 10-minute update, new announcement, reintroduction type thing people will enjoy. And thank you everyone for the new subs lately. We're right on the cusp of 500. I can feel it. I'm super excited. We just hit 50,000 views on the channel. Huge for me. I mean, this is we're going somewhere with this, I really hope. And one last thing, Twitch, I don't know if I'll ever be back. I don't like the platform. I Twitch streamed a lot. I think if I end up streaming again, I'll be streaming on YouTube. I don't like Twitch's policies. I don't like a lot of the community that is popular on Twitch anymore, or the content that gets created there. And I really don't like that they're getting, and this, I know it's not always about the money, but they're reducing the amount of revenue streamers make from subscriptions from 50-50 to 70-30, and that's really greedy and disappointing. So I don't know, I might stream some nights on YouTube going forward. That's not a for sure thing, but if I can get the time, I think it'd be fun. Thanks again so much, everybody. I really appreciate everything the past couple weeks, and I look forward to keep making content. Have a great one. Peace.